But it's kind of the same thing that happened with Vanessa Bryant. People dragged her for family drama with Kobe's parents, when in reality, when Kobe was alive, he didn't get along with his parents. So it could be the same thing going on with Steven's family. I can understand both sides of the argument here. I can see how people feel like, dang, this man is not here to defend himself. She's airing out all the personal details about him. But at the same time,
so baby, when you ready, hit my line. Tell me what you wanna do. I know you still feeling you.
Hey you guys, before we get into today's video, I just want to take time, as I always do, to thank all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. If you're not already currently subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button right now. Also, I do have another channel called Brandy Beauty Review TV. Navigate to the first comment pinned at the top to check that out. Also, like the video, you guys. Comment on the video. I want to hear your thoughts, so comment and like. And now let's get into this juicy topic.
In today's celebrity toxic news, we are talking about Allison Holker and the ongoing drama with Steven Twitch's family. Here's the latest. According to E! News, after Allison Holker received backlash for sharing personal details about husband Steven Twitch boss' death, her daughter Weslie, who is 16 years old, spoke out to clear the air. Weslie spoke out in a 30-plus minute Instagram live to clear the air. She said this: "I just feel like things need to be addressed, and I would rather it come from me to defend my family than anybody else, because I feel like it's important." She goes on to say, "I'm so sick of getting hate comments and seeing my mom get hate for literally losing the person that she loves, and I have siblings. This is their dad. This is who they're gonna grow up, and they're gonna see all this on social media. That's so hurtful." Though Weslie said Steven never legally adopted her, he was the person who raised her entire life. She said this: "He never made me feel like anything besides his daughter," she said. "I think that speaks to who he was." Weslie shared that she went to Steven for everything after he entered her life when she was just 3 years old. She said this: "He's the person that I would cry to," she continued. He would wake me up every morning. We'd get breakfast, and he was the person I'd see when he'd get home from work. We lived in the same four walls, and now I'm getting hate for him leaving, and I don't get it. It's hurtful." I had a chance to watch the entire video of what Weslie was saying, and what I saw was a girl trying to make sense of all the drama happening around her, because she loved her stepdad and she clearly loves her mother.
Careers, and we were addressed completely separately. But yeah, when we were all together, I had siblings. We were the boss family. That's the name that my siblings are gonna have, and that's what they're gonna carry on. But even Steven's family, his parents, they don't have the last name Boss. But basically, I don't know. I'm trying to get all my ideas together about what's appropriate to say and what's not gonna get me in trouble, because I'm just trying to address things, but I'm still trying to be respectful to everybody. And I'm just so over for instance, his family. Everyone's headlining right now, and these are big players into my life. This is big players into my siblings' life, but in my mom's life, and literally these are all people that I've grown up with. And to see them now act different for social media, it's I don't know. And I'm trying to be respectful, but I just think it's complicated. But since Steven died, I feel like I've seen his family more than when he was alive. The kids are a part of their lives, and my mom's the one making the effort. I don't make the effort, but that's just how I am. I feel disrespected by them, so I'm not going to talk to them.
People are over in Weslie's comment section bashing her for this video. Here's how people are reacting to this news. One commenter said this: "She isn't getting hate for losing the person she loves. She is getting hate for running her mouth." Someone else says, "Like mother, like daughter." Someone else says, you talking in circles, spit it out clearly. The audacity of these comments. Someone else said, stepdad, he adopted you. He is your dad. He raised you. That is your dad. If you loved him and respected him, you would call him dad, not Steven. Respect, I get you're young. I was young, only 12 when my mom died, but by suicide. But I would never call her by her first name regardless how mad I am. Someone else said, delete this. Someone else said, yeah, this ain't the move. Take this down. Steven, who is that? And how old is Mama Boss for you to be calling her by her first name? Others said this, the fact that she calls him Steven versus dad and refers to Allison as mom is telling. Someone else said, agreed, a child should stay out of grown folks' business. Delete this video. Someone else says, I feel like her mom put her up to this. Finally, someone else says this, what is wrong with some of the adults in these comments? Leave this girl alone. She is a child and she has every right to speak her truth whether you disagree with it or not. I swear I hate to see grown adults bully and attack a child. None of us live in the house with her. You have no idea what's going on in her life. Just stop with all these hateful comments. I absolutely agree with that last comment. I don't agree with people running over to Weslie's comments saying mean things. She's a teenager, and at this stage of life, she's trying to figure out who she is. She's in the public eye, and she has to deal with family drama as a young teen, and being biracial at that, which is a totally different topic for a different video. But the thing that stood out to me in Weslie's live was that she kept saying she wanted to address things while being respectful and say the right things. It's interesting what she said about Steven's family, how they really didn't spend much time with his family when Steven was alive. Did Steven have issues with his family? Honestly, that's what it's giving. Y'all know how family can be. If you don't want to give them money or pay their bills, they're quick to kind of write you off or act funny with you. I believe Weslie. Normally when teenagers speak out like this, it's because they really have something to say. And during that live, her hands were literally trembling when she was speaking. If you go back and really watch, her hands were trembling. I keep seeing people say her mom probably put her up to, putting up that live. First off, when I was a teenager wanting to rebel, my mom couldn't tell me a goddamn thing, and I did what I wanted to do. But it's kind of the same thing that happened with Vanessa Bryant. People dragged her for family drama with Kobe's parents, when in reality, when Kobe was alive, he didn't get along with his parents. So it could be the same thing going on with Steven's family. Nobody really knows the dynamic. And for people to just bash Allison and her daughter when fans and people have no idea what's going on is really silly to me. People were also calling out the fact that Weslie was calling her stepdad Steven, which I know that seems weird, but I too come from a blended family household where my mom remarried when I was young, but I did not call my mom's husband dad because I have a dad. So I completely understand that. Now, Weslie wrote a sweet tribute to Steven in 2023 on her Instagram. She posted a picture of when she was a little girl and Steven was holding her up. The caption reads this: a year of missing you, but not a single day goes by without thinking of what you've given to the world. Your love, guidance, and wisdom continue to inspire me. Missing warm hugs, your wisdom, and the sound of your voice. Through the pain of your absence remains. I find serenity in the beautiful memories we shared. You were my father, my superhero, and my best friend, and my biggest advocate. Your love and support shaped me into the person I am today. I carry you in my heart, and I hope to make you proud. Thank you for the precious life we had together and for the unconditional love you gave me. Forever cherishing your name, 12/13/22. Guys, that was so freaking sweet. Weslie obviously loved and respected her stepdad so much, but I also understand her wanting to defend her mom. Could Allison have left out the part of her interview where she said he had addiction problems? Yes. She never said he was an addict, though, who passed away from an addiction. She said he had addiction problems, which could have meant she found a bunch of alcohol bottles. She didn't say exactly what was found. But why are people acting like, people are not out here living double lives all the time? But to say if Steven had a black wife, she would have protected him. Okay, we don't know that to be a fact. I can understand both sides of the argument here. I can see how people feel like, you know, dang, this man is not here to defend himself. She's airing out all the personal details about him. But at the same time, watching Allison's body language to me didn't indicate she meant any ill will. She just, you know, wanted to give insight because people dragged her when Stephen died, thinking she had something to do with it even. And so I really do think she was just trying to clear the air. But unfortunately, this whole thing has backfired and people are not here for it. But listen, at the end of the day, his death remains a sad situation, and we may not never find out what truly happened to him, but to automatically drag these people for things we don't understand is simply unfair. Anyways, you guys, what did you think of today's celebrity toxic video? Do you think Allison promoted her daughter to go live? Do you think Stephen was having issues with his family when he was alive? Leave a comment, share the video, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Hi guys! Don't forget to click that subscribe button. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm creating for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.